Welcome to Script Learners. I hope you are doing well. In today's video, we will be discussing a very easy problem that was asked in the Capgemini coding interview round. The interview was based on REST APIs, Hibernate, and Spring Boot. We will be discussing the coding part only. So let's discuss the problem. So you are given a function that is int find count. It contains 4 arguments. The function accepts an integer array ARR, its length and 2 integer variable num and diff. Okay. Implement this function to find and return the number of elements of array having an absolute difference of less than or equal to diff with num. Note: in case there is no element in array whose absolute difference with num is less than or equal to difference, then return -1. Okay, so let's discuss this with an example. So let me copy this input, the test case one. Yeah. So we have a function. It contains 4 arguments. First one is the array. Second one is the length. Third one is a variable that is called num, and the fourth one is a variable that is named as diff. Okay. So here what we have to do is we have given an array and we have given a number and a difference value. So we have to subtract the number with each element and we have to calculate the count of such elements whose difference is less than or equal to difference value, that is 5. So let's calculate this. So first we will subtract number with the first index, the 0th index. So what I will do is I will subtract 56 with 55, which is the num, the first index of array with num. What I will get? I will get 1. So 1 is less than difference value, so we will consider this number. So our count will be 1. Now let's jump into the next index. So in the next index we have 78 as the value, so we'll subtract 78 with 55. We will get 23. 23 is greater than the difference value, so we'll not consider this. Same with 98. Now let's talk about 57. So yeah, if we subtract 57 with 55, then we will get 2. So which is like less than the difference value. So we will consider this and the count will become 2. Next is 76. Obviously we will if we subtract 76 with the number value, which is 55, we will get the difference which will be more than 5. We will not consider this. Same with 87. So I hope you understood the problem. So here we have to basically calculate the count of those numbers whose absolute difference with num is less than or equal to the difference value. Alright, so let's jump into the coding part. Let me open my Eclipse. I will create a new class here. Let me name it as Capgemini practice. Let me also select the public static void main here. We have also created a detailed video on like what is exactly public static void main, so please check it out. You can find the video link here in the top right corner. So first let me import all the required packages. Import java.util. Yes. Now let me create the scanner class object in order to take the input from user. New scanner system dot in. Now what I will do is I will create a variable that is num, and I will take the input. Next line. Then I will create one more variable that is diff, and I'll do the same. I'll take the input from user by using the next int function. Then what I will do is I will create a variable n, which is the length of the array. Next int. Yes. Now I will create an array. Let's call it as ARR int, and I'll pass n as the size. Now let me take the input into the array. I will create a for loop. I less than n, a plus plus, sc dot next int. Yes. Now let me create a separate method here. Static int. Let me name it as, what was the name? Find count. Let me copy it from here. Yes. So it will contain like 4 arguments. Int array, int num, int difference, and int n, that is the size. Okay. So let me rearrange it. Like, yes. Now what I will do is I will create a variable that is count, in which we will be storing the count of all the numbers that will meet the criteria. So I will create a for each loop this time. Int I, and now I will pass a condition here in which I will be subtracting the ith value of the array with the num, and I will compare if it's less than or equal to diff. Okay. So here I will use the absolute method, which will return us the positive integer. Why we are using ABS method? Because we are subtracting diff with I, or let's say I with diff. But in some cases, let's say here diff is 5. Okay, I'm sorry, the num is 5. We'll be subtracting the num with the ith digit. So let's say num is 55 here, and let's say the ith value is 45. So if I subtract 45 with 55, then I will get -10, which will like cause some problem. That's why we are using absolute method. Okay, it will return us the positive integer. So we have a function in Java that is math dot abs, and now what I will do is I will simply subtract num minus I. Okay, and I will compare it by diff. If it is less than or equal to diff, okay, if it is, then I will simply do the count plus plus. I will increment the value of count. Okay, yeah. Now what I will do is I will create one more condition here in which we will be checking if count has the value or not. If it's 0, then we will return the negative, that is -1, as stated in the problem. Like if there is no such element, then simply return -1. So if count is greater than 0, that means yeah, we have some elements that, you know, whose absolute difference with the num is less than or equal to diff. So in that case, we'll simply return count, else we will return -1. Okay, hope you understood the problem. Now let me call this function here. Let me do the sysout. Output find count. I will pass number and and array. Yeah. Let me also do some formatting here. Let me run this. Yeah. So I will use the first test case here. So here num is 55, difference is 5, size is 6. And let me copy the elements. So yeah, here the output is 2, which is correct. Let's also test our solution with the second test case. Let me run this again. Here size is 6, sorry, num is 6, difference is 3, n is 5, and the array is this. So yeah, here output is -1. That is correct. Let's also try with test case 3. Here num is 13, difference is 2, size is 6, and here is the array. It should return 3. Yes, the output is correct. Let's run the last test case. The num is 5, difference is 4, n is 4, and the array is this. Okay. Yeah, so output is 4. Yeah, that is correct. That's all about this video. I hope you like this. Make sure to subscribe our channel in order to get more such informative interview preparation related videos. We'll be posting on the regular basis. Make sure to subscribe our channel, and you can also visit our beautiful website, which is Script Learners. And before that, I have also pasted the code here. I will paste the link of this problem in the description box or in the comment section of the video. You can find this link in the comment section. And yeah, make sure to subscribe our channel, guys. Thanks for watching. You can also join our Telegram community. We have an awesome community. We post some regular job updates there. Make sure to follow us on Telegram. You can also follow us on our LinkedIn page. So that's it. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching.